Thank you for tuning in to the best parenting show on the internet, Post Daily Dose.
It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post. It's the Post. The Post Daily Dose. It's the Post. It's the Post.
Hey, what's up, Facebook family? Welcome to another episode of Post Daily Dose. Obviously, I am running a little bit late with your host, trusted parenting advisor, faithful guide on the healing journey. What's my name? Big Papa Brian+Post. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Wishing you a happy Friday. Tonight's number 7 in our foster care awareness month series. And the reason I'm actually running late is because I just finished up with a family, and there's a place in Eureka called Seamus T. Bones. That's where I just went. I was hungry, and now I'm here. And check that out. That is the coast right outside of Eureka. That bad boy runs into the ocean. Isn't that a beautiful thing to look at? So I had oysters. I had 10 of them. I love oysters, and those oysters came right out of that coast, right out of there. They went out and dug them up, shucked them, and plopped them down on a plate for Big Papa to consume, and that's what I did. I consumed them. I've got a dinner this evening. So, met with the family this afternoon. It made me think about, what's something that is really difficult for us to grasp when it comes to foster children and behaviors. And one of those things, probably one of the biggest things, is it's hard for us to grasp. Now think about this, and I want you guys to really hear me on this because I think it's important. What if when your child was misbehaving, you just thought to yourself, they're really stressed out. What can I do to help them feel better? Now, granted, feeling better sometimes is going to mean you do nothing at all, right? So what can you do to help them feel better? Could mean that you're going to just leave them alone. It's like maybe you don't do anything in that moment. It could mean that you're going to ask them what's going on, like what's bothering you. It could mean saying you're really upset. It could mean asking them if they would like a chocolate milkshake, or if they would like to go get some hot wings. I just had some hot wings, along with the oysters. I'm a big dude. Don't hold it against me. It could mean that they just want you to read them a book or sing them a song or do the happy dance. It could mean a lot of different things. But what if when your child was struggling, your first thought was, they're really stressed right now. What can I do to help? What can I do to make their stress better? And I'm just going to tell you, you got a foster child in your home, an adopted child, you have a child with severe behavior problems. The reason I keep looking around is because I'm kind of parked in a place I probably shouldn't be. It's not really a parking spot. It's just a nice turnabout because that's so pretty out there. So you've got an easily stressed out child. That's just the bottom line. I mean, there's no other way around it. It's just the bottom line. You've got an easily stressed out child, and they get overwhelmed, and they drop into their stuff. You know, I think of it sometimes like a pond that's been frozen over. See, everything above the ice is kind of day-to-day life. It's when there's too much pressure on the ice, and that's really what you do. What you've been doing with your child is you've been helping them develop a regulatory system. And their regulatory system, their window of tolerance, is that ice. It's how much they can handle. And when the stress gets too great, the ice starts to crack, and that's when they start to feel and act a little frail. And then if the stress keeps pushing, they fall through. Now, when they fall through, here's the thing with foster children and adopted children. Hey, Gareth. Gareth says, are you live streaming tomorrow? About what time? Yes, I am going to live stream tomorrow. I think I will be on at about noon your time. Well, I think your Eastern Standard Time. So, let's see. No, I'll be on about 1 o'clock p.m. your time because I'm on the West Coast, so I'm on Pacific. And I think I'll be up at about 10. And I was actually thinking about streaming to my Brian+Post YouTube channel because I've been streaming so much on the Facebook page. But yeah, I'll let you know for sure in the morning before I go on. But I think it's about 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So when the child drops through, the stress hits and drops through the ice, that's when you drop into your stuff. That's when they drop into their trauma, into their pain, into the unpleasant stuff. And when they drop into that place, that becomes their reality. That's kind of what they start to see. That's what they start to experience. But here's the thing. The more times you can meet your child in that space, so when they drop into that pain and that discomfort and that ugliness, whatever it may be, the more times you can meet them in a consistent, nurturing, loving way, the further away they get from the bottom of the depth of that pain. So it's like the further they get away from the bottom of their brainstem, they get further, they don't drop down as deep. And then they start to grow up with an understanding of why they do the things that they do. And I said that to the family I was working with today. I first met this family a couple years ago, and they were not in a good place. And today it felt really good because they were in a really good place. I said that to them today, that, you know, my single biggest mission in all this work that I do is to help parents understand themselves and their children differently so that they can help their children understand themselves. Because I feel like one thing that would have made such a difference, and I have no regrets, but that would have made such a difference in my life, would have been growing up with an understanding of my own stress and my own fear and my own sensitivity. And so I know that so much of what I've done over the years has been about helping people understand. And it's like I said to the parents today, I said, I'm not into tools and techniques. I really am not. I'm into giving you an understanding of why your child is behaving the way they're behaving, and that understanding is very simple. It's because they're stressed out. And the deeper it goes, it just goes into their own personal experiences. And as simple as I can make it, you just have to figure out how you can keep yourself calm and help them get more regulated. And the more you do that, the less they have to drop down to the depths of that pain and that discomfort. So, thank you, Brenda. Number 7 for what you as foster parents can do is see the stress. See the stress and see the fear that your child operates from, and you just have to dig into it. I mean, it's not the easiest thing to see. And in fact, it's really difficult. And the reason it's so difficult is because we have such a hard time seeing it within ourselves. But when we can see it in ourselves, we can more readily see it in others. That which you cannot see in yourself, you cannot see in others. So try to see your own stress and fear and see your child's stress and fear, because that's what's driving their behavior. Any behavior challenge you're dealing with is coming from stress and fear. And now you just got to figure out how to help your child regulate through it. And there can be a whole host of ways that you do that. So hope that's helpful. Hope you enjoyed seeing the coast of Eureka. It's just absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. I'll be on stage tomorrow. I do have a dinner tonight, so I'm going to go to my room and I'm going to relax for a little bit. It's 5:22 here. I'm going to go relax for a little bit, and then I'm going to go to dinner, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. So God bless. Big Papa loves you. And remember, in any situation, we all have the choice. We can continue to react from our same imprints and blueprints of stress and fear and overwhelm, or we can stop. We can take 3 to 10 deep breaths, maybe more, and we can choose love. And love makes all the difference. Love is the most powerful healing force in the universe. Thank you, Brenda, for that welcome to California. I'm glad to be here. I'm enjoying myself. It's been a fantastic week so far. I think I'm actually going to propose a pilot project to the president of the board for Evolve. So there'll be more to come on that. All right, guys. God bless. If you don't have your copy of From Fear to Love, be sure to get it. And if you do have your copy, be sure to send that link over to someone else and encourage them to go grab it. All they got to do is pay shipping and handling, and we'll ship that book right to their doorstep. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, today's Friday. Go have a great evening. Go relax. You made it through the week. Go relax. Go have some fun. Eat some ice cream. You know, just do something that feels good to you. You deserve it. It's been a good week. You kicked ass this week. Treat yourself. Treat your children if you have them. If not, treat yourself. So go have fun, and then enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you guys, well, some of you who tune in tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. Those of you who don't, I'll see you on Monday. All right, talk to you soon.